How's everybody doing? uh, can we stop the merry-go-round? Can we get off of it yet? Oh my gosh. You set. Oh, upside down. So I'm going to see if you can understand what I'm pulling out here. And does anybody know what this is? Do you know what this is? Do you? All right. So let's check in. So today's title is about magic. It's about your magical self. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to preface this and give you an opportunity to be here or not. Okay? If you do not find yourself divinely magical and you don't claim yourself as, okay, Shay, you're here. Hey, are you sending me emails that says me on it? I'm trying to make sure it's you because I don't know who's sending me emails saying me, M-E. If it's you, let me know. So, today, oh, okay, it is you because I'm all like, I'm not sure if this is her. I don't want to respond. And then it's some person trying to be in there. What do you mean maybe? You don't know? Okay, now I'm not going to respond because I don't know for sure who it is. I don't know. The last thing you sent, a game changer, talking about the tuning fork. And I'm like, well, I already been doing that on my knee. And I think if I need to really look at something, I really think when I did that, yeah, okay, cool, it is you. Thank you. So I feel like when I did that, I loosened up whatever was frozen in my knee, and it went crazy. And then other stuff started happening and releasing. So I'm like, whoa. So let me start with this. This is a new set that I got because this is all about the magic this week. Not just this week, this whole month. And then, does anybody know what this is? Should know what this is. What is this? So, I have someone, I'm going to give it, first I was starting off with disclaimer. I'm sorry, I just digress. There's been so much going on with me since yesterday. And this morning was like a major cleansing out of the body. It was just like, oh my God, what is happening to me tonight? So I'm going to give you a chance if you're super religious. First of all, I'm not for you. If you're super religious, I'm not for you. If you are afraid of the word magic, or afraid of the word divine, or afraid of any words that talk about magic, this is not for you. You step off because I'm going to do the awakening. So those who want to awaken on this full moon energy, like I did over, I did it in 19, when did I do this? Damn, she gave me this. I'll never forget. She gave me this. Walked into that bookstore. She gave me this. And she says, and I call it the witch who turned me. That's the only way I can say it. Because she was a full-blown Celtic witchy woman. She had the red hair, those eyes, everything. She was that. Thank you so much for teaching about the benevolent beings. Yes. Hey, lovely. So I'm going to give y'all a chance. Either you stay or you go. Because I'm going to give you, now I'm starting to feel like I'm in interview with a vampire. I'm going to give you a chance like I wasn't given. I'm going to give you a choice like I wasn't given. But let me get back to the story. I got to close this out. I'm going to do the awakening. And all you have to do is say the words. I did this in got married in 1996. I did this in 1997. Okay. Going into the year 1997. Hi, lovely. So This is one of these awakening vows that you do on a full moon. And on the full moon energy, it starts going through and releasing certain vows that you took. Okay? If you're not into that, you don't want to release yourself from that, especially from the fucking Vatican bullshit that they've done to us and spellbinding us through all kind of stuff, then I bid you adieu. Leave. But if you're ready to rock and roll, and you're ready to awaken yourself, and you're ready to just go into that space and release tangled up vow stuff that might be dust mites out in the background, just kind of just there, today's your day. Because we're going to go through a resurrection. And then I went ahead and got this. For some reason, I was like, I got one in storage. I just don't remember where I put it. Might be in my altar box. Might be in that, I'm not sure. So I don't know. She had some in, and I said, well, gee. And it screamed at me and says, oh, you did it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get you. So I got my water, got my bowl of water, and then I will open this up. So, plus I got a new Wawa from Sage Goddess. Yum. I told my friends I need an intervention. I need to stay off of Sage Goddess because every time I go on there, I'm buying something, getting something. Because when I hit that Magick 75% off coupon that she still has on the site going, I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but she still had it present and I put it in there and things got discounted. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So things that I wanted, and I went into the crystal store today. They had the crystal tuning fork in there. Big pretty thing. I had to strike it and I was like, nah. When you strike this, this is a 396 frequency. Now this is the thing that came with it. But I find that when I use my other Wawa and I use it, it gets a deeper ring. This is for the root. And this one is for relaxation. It is for releasing trauma, emotional blockages in the body. Some of you are having issues in your tissues, having some chakra issues, and you got one of these. I suggest you whip it out and start toning yourself with it because that's what it's for. Isn't that pretty? Love it. It's got the keeps ringing symbol on it. Sage Goddess 396 on it. So, what did you say that herb was? I missed it. What herb? Oh, I'm asking. Anybody know what this is? I know what it is. I'm asking all y'all. Do you know what this is? Come on, lovelies. What do I do? Do you know what this is? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know. So, when I got this came in a big box. I was like, why is it in such a big box? It comes in a tube. Why is it such a big box? And then I go in there and she had some little stones in there. And then when I look closer, she put, and this is so for me, she put this in there. And I said, oh my gosh. What does that look like? A pyramid. And I do what? Spiral light and pyramid work. Jeepers creepers. Look at that. What's the discount code, please? Come on, it's on the site. It's on the webpage. When you type in Sage Goddess. Let me see if she still have it, first of all. Come on now. Stop it. What you doing? me see. Let me see if she still has it. Sell in soon. Okay, hold on. Sell in soon. It said Magic 75. So sell in soon. Okay, so she put that up. And today she's supposed to be announcing she put her school together. So I highly suggest if there's something that you need, you go on today and get it because she's got it in purple saying sell in soon. So at this point of the game, Magic 75, come on now. Come on. Come on. Yeah, she loaded up some new things on here. Sage Goddess, yum. Some things have been marked down. Oh, wow. She's got a pretty wooden cat-shaped altar bowl. That's cute. I swear I need rehab. Sage Goddess gonna put me in rehab. All right. So, yeah, she's got it in purple. Sell in soon. So, Magic 75. I wonder if they got to reset that. Because that's funny. I hit the bar. So that means put in whatever it is. And then when the coupon comes up and it says coupon, put Magic 75 in there. If it takes it off, grab it and run. Go. Grab it and run. Don't be sitting around waiting. Because, see, I was kind of dragging my butt on this. I was like, they're probably out. Then a couple of the practitioners got one. I said, does she still have that? So I went ahead and went on and said, okay, I best be getting one. All right now. So there, now everybody knows. Sale going in soon. That means hurry up. I wouldn't be waiting. If you're going to see something that you want, get it tonight. Don't be leaving your stuff sitting in the basket. With love. Don't leave it sitting in the basket and then you expect after you come and do all your stuff, you can come back and try to get the sale price. Nah, ain't gonna work like that. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's going. Don't wait. That's what's wrong with us light workers. We be waiting too much. Be waiting too much. And then you try to go back and go get it and it's gone. How many of you experienced that? All right, here we go. Thank you. Didn't see the Magic 75. Yeah, it's Magic 75. So that means they have to reset that. But at this point in the game, she's probably like, people should know what it is by now. It's been up there it's been up there forever. So she's probably thinking that. All right. We're going to jump into today. We have a full moon in Aries. It's all supposed to be a super moon with some packing energy. Now, I don't know if you know about the Schumann resonance, but that thing's been popping off and it's been going and going and going. And yesterday was like lay me down day. Lay me down. Lay me down. Maybe I'll sleep. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Just lay me down. So cats were laying down. I was laying down. Only NPCs and people that don't know what the hell's going on. We're only ones running around going, but scattered all in the brain. Don't know what's going on. Feeling like they're just shuffled. Okay. If you are not grounding yourself and you are not working on yourself and you're not working that shadow, you're going to feel very, very out, messed in the head. You're going to feel very despondent. But those of you that are here on Beast of Light, you know what's going on. You know what's happening. You know what the energy is. You know we're getting hit right now. And I saw something crazy like, I guess Mr. MBB33, whatever. He had a post about something something supposed to be hitting the moon. I stay out of that stuff because I'm going to tell you what. That moon gets hit by a lot of different asteroids. Okay, why do you think it got all those marks all over it? Okay, it gets hit by a lot of things. So if something hits the moon, something hits the moon. But it's gonna have to be a lot bigger to get all of us our attention. The plasma, the ship, the plasma ship, AI 3 or 3AI, AI 1 3, whatever that thing is that's coming at us. The plasma. Notice how I say it like that, because I'll tell you why I say it. There's so much going on in the world right now. There's so much hitting us in the face right now. There's so much truth hitting us in the face right now that is shocking to the system. And last night in Dream World, I was in a huge, like, banquet meeting. It was huge. And I was standing up there in this beautiful bluish light dress. And I walked in and I said, all right, listen up. And everybody turned their head and they're like, I said, the time of Piscean time is over with. And I don't know why some of you just keep feeling like you can keep pulling from that timeline. This is done. We are moving forward, and this is how you're going to get through it. If you're not leveling up and you're not doing this, and you're not on your grid timelines, and you're not pulling this in, you're not going to make it. Do I make myself clear? I have no idea what I was doing, but I was laying it down and I was telling them what they needed to do. I said, now, this is how it's going to go. We got a lot on our plates. We don't have time for error. Get it together. I was like, boom, 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 boom. Whoever they were, there was a room full of hierarchy people sitting in this room. And I walked in and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And then when I woke up, I was like, ooh. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so that was the dream last night. Enhancement for the dream. I had black obsidian in my pillowcase, mugwort, and I put a piece of sage in there, some tobacco, okay, in my little pouch, stuck that in my pillowcase. All right. All right, lovelies, let's step into it. We have magic to talk about, and I'm expecting everybody, if you are not a spiral light practitioner, you already know this, but therefore I'm going to get into this kin and then we're going to do the awakening vow. If you'd like to have some water sitting next to you as we do this awakening vow so that you can drink the water afterwards, please do so. Now, this kin today is 10. Gosh, I'm still doing it like I'm at that meeting. What the heck is wrong with me? Anyway, lovelies, let's step into it. All right. So today is 10/6. And we got a full moon, but this is going to be the yellow magnet warrior. All right. Goody. So this one says, I unify in order to question, attracting fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the magnetic tone of purpose. Yes. I am guided by my own power doubled. The color is yellow, the planet is Saturn, and the chakra is the throat, as well as Earth family is cardinal. We do have a rune, and we are going to step into what is today's affirmation. Each entity contains a spool of astral movie film that is continuously spinning and contains all of its potential potential astral movies that are possible for that particular entity. So you're just saying we're living in a movie. I got it. Okay, fine. So we're living in a movie. So I got it. Fine. What? So we got a movie. It feels like that. It feels like we are living in a movie because everything is just, today we have that protection rune Mm. And it's on page 111. You don't say, don't say, don't say. What do, what do? Here we go. Protection. And you know what? Meg Moonbeam. Shout out to Meg. I like how she gives her astrological reads and how she puts it together. She's got that goth thing going on. I kind of like that. She's got all the pumpkins and Halloween thing going on. So she was even saying that this is going to be a heavy week. I'm already feeling, I've been feeling it since last few days. Now, yesterday body purging, this morning body purging, like you would not believe. And I'm not hungry. All I want is just water, juice, a smoothie, something like that. Nothing heavy. Maybe some gentle soup. I had soup yesterday. But your body is going to hit this because we have so much codes to process and releasing of the old template codes that are not serving you to get to this next level. Now, hear me when I say this, lovelies. There's all this energy running around, manipulation of timelines, trying to get you hooked into this one, this one, this one, this one. Here's the thing. It's really important to align yourself correctly. That means if you know you're being stressful on yourself, you're feeling a lot of stressful energy that might not be yours, you need to be checking that. Is this my energy? Maybe it's not. Okay. Then taking the appropriate things to help with your energy sensitivity. Being on flower essences like Rescue Remedy, perfect thing. When I pay attention, the stores are funny. They know when the full moon is coming up. Sprouts had all their Rescue Remedy stuff on sale. Had a whole bunch of stuff on sale. Some things that Bach Flowers is not going to be doing, or the companies are not going to be carrying the line anymore, or however they're putting it. They were selling it like the 3-pack thing for like, it was regular $20 for $5 and something. So nobody else was buying it. So when I saw it, I said, I'll take those. That's $5 for those 3 bottles. I'll take them right now. And they were dealing with focus and clarity. That focus and clarity energy. Okay, so with this protection one, control of the emotions is issued here. During this time of transition, shifts in life course and accelerates self-change. It is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the heights as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical at this rune, and with them may come trespasses and unwanted influences. Okay, so it's really important to be mindful of energy. It's really important, as Sister Marty Hicks says, knowing your boundaries, having your boundaries. Okay, this boundary time. Somebody's going all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They don't have a bowl or a spoon. There's no milk on it. For God's sakes, no almond milk on it. Don't be getting mixed up with that. Just saying, you know what? I realize that you're going through some things that you need to just kind of assess for yourself. I'm going to give you the space to do that. I don't need to put my energy there. So keep simple. Just keep it like that. Okay? This week is going to be heavy. This week it's going to be like this. Boom, boom, boom. That kind of stuff. And it's going to be so much of it. It's going to be like, ugh, what? So, which brings me to this next part, lovelies, of the magical journeys. That will be happening a lot this month. You really need to start looking at your wands. If you're going to get the wands, I already put it in a community post. It's already in there. Go over there and take a look at it. If you want to go to SD, go take a look at Cynthia's wands. If you're going to get one made, I highly suggest you get it made now. Don't be waiting till next month to go get one made when the weather has completely changed and it's going to take forever for you to get it. Now, if you're on the East Coast, you're going to get your wands no problems. You're going to have fun. But somehow it gets hung up in this one place where all the mail gets transferred out. So I can't really say you're going to get your wands without any problem. All depends on if that wand is supposed to be coming to you. But you need to make sure when you read the definition of what the spiritual connection of that tree is to that wand, that is that tree bark, you need to make sure you understand what that is and that you're going to be working with. Is that yours to work with? Don't be picking up stuff that's not yours to work with. Anyway, lovelies, if you're going to get your magic on, get your wands ready. Now, this is not all about just the magic itself. This is also all about being connected to that tree spirit. This is a monkey pod tree. It comes from that. And this one is all about that healing, deep healing, cellular healing in the body. So I love working with this one. It has a nice grain of wood on it. It's very pretty. Okay. So when you go to her site and you look at it, and I'm just saying, I like getting my stuff from her because I know she's a traditional wand maker. I know she's going to be making it just right. When you go and you pick out your wand, make sure you look at it and you research it. If there's something that you desire and you want to know if she has something, make sure you email her so you can get what it is. If she can get her hands on it, she'll get her hands on it and she'll make it for you. Just know you're going to be charged a little extra because that is a specialty. Okay? So, the ones that are really protective, okay? This one, she might have it in stock, might not have it. But it's one that's a good one. And it's called the Gabon, Ebony Gabon. Okay? It's black. Don't play. And it's one of those very, very strong ones. I'll let you look it up and do some research on it because it's very magical. So this month alone, those of you that have been sitting around in La La Land trying to figure out who the hell you are, what's tapping at your door, what's tapping on your window, you don't know what you're stirring up in your cauldron or not, you don't know what's coming up, what's bubbling up, this is your time to really get set with yourself, okay? It's like, how do I say it? I like it like this. When I said, I thought it was so cute when I came up with this. And I said, do you want me to share? Then pull up a chair. Do you want me to share? Then pull up a chair. You ready to reach? Then I am ready to teach. Are you ready to reach? Then I'm ready to teach. Okay, little sayings. Now, those of you that I was talking to about your numbers, and there's a app that you can get that is for the, I want to say the Chandran numbers. That's the original number system to use when you're doing coding of numbers. When you're working with numbers, it's your thing to understand how the frequency of the numbers work. When you decode yourself and you put your numbers of your name in to find out what your name is, if it comes up to a 3, if it comes up to a 7, if it comes up to a 5, if it comes up to a 9, whatever that may be, you have to know what those numbers are so that you can look it up and understand, okay, that's what the frequency of my number is. That's the frequency of what this is. Okay. So those of you that are still kind of like not figuring yourself out and you need a little extra push, let me help you. You might be able to find this book now at Half Price Bookstore. It's originally $45. Okay, $45. In Canada, it's going to run you $61. But if you go to Half Price Bookstore, you should be able to get it for almost $20. Okay, maybe less. But this book will give you all the rundown of the numbers, will give you the rundowns of all of the symbols, the the meanings of the cards, as well as breaking down everything about numbers and what that history is. Okay, it is not a playbook. It is a huge ass book. All right, get your hands on that. You're gonna say, well, what is it really? Okay, I'm gonna hold this here. All right, so that's the big book. So let's step into our saying, because we have energy that's going to be really moving into third eye. So that's going to be that third mental and that fourth cosmic energy here. So if you're feeling a lot of pressure in this area of the head, that is the pressure that's being hit. And the gate is 144, beta beta, awakening consciousness of the mediumship. Okay, a lot of communication is going to be coming in. All right, get your water ready and let's go. Are you ready to step into this? Now, if you're not ready for this and you don't want to awaken your vow and don't want to break those stuff and you just want to kind of keep it going the way it is, then you need to click off. Those of you that want to do this, all you have to do is just say the words and then take this as a part of you want to awaken and break any other vows that are sitting on you from any other past lives. Okay, across all other dimensions, time, space, ancestral lineage, all of that. Okay, so this is what I did 1997, a long time ago. She walked in and she goes, I'm going to give this to you. If you want change in your life, I suggest you read it on a full moon and stand underneath the moon and read it to awaken yourself. You need to wake up. I go, what do you mean? I'm awake. I'm looking at you. She goes, no, you need to really wake up and remember who you are. So she put it back in the envelope and she gave it to me. I took it home. I waited and a full moon came. I remember I was just a little nervous about it. I don't know if I want to do this. And I remember that night, my husband was going out. He was going to go play a game with his friends. I know, huh? Yeah, you know what, Cosmic Flower, you're right. I had to figure out if I was going to take a pill or not. You're right, because at that time, I was too busy I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to, all that crap. Anyway, this is hell. Anyway, so I remember I got it out, and it so happened that night a little light rainstorm was coming in, and she says, put yourself in a circle and just read it out underneath the moon and then watch how your life is going to transform. Okay, and I did, and it did transform. So now, are you ready? Let's step into it, shall we? All right, everyone taking a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale it out. Inhale, exhale it out. Inhale, exhale it out. This is the time to claim yourself. This is the time to remember yourself. calling on all soul aspects of yourself. Awaken to be in this awakening moment. Place your right hand on your sacred heart and say, in this moment and in this time, I drop down into my sacred heart space. I am divinely connected 100% to the divine source, the source that has created me, the one true source creator. And I ask that the words that I utter with my divine Heka activates me in the most beautiful, divine, aligned way. Let me remember who I am, and let all that is my true gifts of self be fully activated. Breathe. Exhale it out. Say these words. I now rescind any and all vows that I have taken to experience the illusion of unconsciousness. The light, as a light bearer of my genetic lineage and ancestral lineage, I break these vows for myself and all of my ancestors. I declare these vows null and void in this incarnation and all of our incarnations across time and space and parallel realities and parallel universes, altered realities, altered universes, all planetary systems, all source systems, and all dimensions. I ask for the release of all crystal devices through the forms of emotion and malice veils, cellular memory, pictures of reality, genetic limitations, and death now to those. Under the law of grace and by the decree of victory, by the decree of victory, by the decree of victory on this full moon day, as Spirit wills, I ask for the awakening. As Spirit wills, I ask for the awakening. As Spirit wills, I ask for the awakening. And as Spirit wills, I am awakened. I am awake. I am awake. In the beginning, I am that I am. Beshet Yeha Asha Yeha. I am that I am. I am awake. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Inhale again, deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. And just allow yourself to be in this energy. Feel the beautiful Christos, divine sacred light, a beautiful ball of light descending upon you as it gathers up all the corded old energies of the templates of before, old spells and hexes and spoken words of blockages, releasing and bringing in that divine light upon you as it gathers up all the old energies out of your etheric space, your subtle body self, clearing through your mental, your emotional, your physical, and your spiritual self, through your ancestral timeline, through all cellular memories. The awakening vow is clearing through the RNA, the DNA, through the mitochondria, through the electrons, the neutrons, all atoms, the cytoplasm, through the nucleus of every atom and molecule and particle. Let whatever has been spoken over you through the timelines of when the Vatican first started, and whichever pope at that time spoke those words, let his words now be broken. Let the spell now be broken. For we are not in Piscean time. We are moving to a new time, a higher point. This is not going to be a repeat, reset. This is going to be entirely different. Breathe. Exhale it out. And just sit and be in this energy. Allow this energy to just spiral up around you as it moves through and clearing out, releasing you from all of that energy. Breathe. Just release that. Breathe. Sia. Inya. Ukut noraya dia. Almost done. Everyone taking a nice deep breath. Hold the breath. Spine. Exhale it out. Another deep, 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 deep breath. Deep, deep, deep. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Coming to the front. Exhale it out. Okay, last deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep breath. Hold it, heart space. Let it out. That's better. All right. Everyone just allow yourself to just feel centered. That energy just kind of starts to lift. The plasmid light that's coming in right now, you're going to start feeling it more. And it's going to really start activating those codes that were just kind of sitting. Now you can bring those in. Activate the codes. All you have to do is say, activate the codes that were waiting to be activated within me on the divine alignment. All right. Okay, bring awareness to your fingertips and to your feet, to your spine. Feel that awakening. Is everybody back? So, I'm going to go ahead, drink your water. If you have water sitting out to the side, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Jericho Rose. Rose of Jericho. I'm going to take and put the leftover part and all the dust and stuff inside of it. And all you have to do is just take it and sit it into the water. Just let it be on Jericho. Rose of Jericho. Rose of Jericho. Resurrect yourself. And in your resurrecting of yourself, bring abundance, bring wellness, bring prosperity, bring divine alignment. For it is done, is done, is done. And you leave it be. Now you can take it and set it on your altar if you want and leave it there. And then it's going to absorb the water and it's going to become green again. It's that plant that just keeps coming back to life. Rose of Jericho. Now, I figured since I was in this theme of resurrection, welcome to your life. So we're going to draw a magical card and set our intentions for this full moon. It's going to come with a lot of, I feel like it's that, kind of like that stuff that's hidden, but we've been getting hit with that already. And it's just getting caught up. Now, I saw the thing yesterday. I thought it was really kind of cool, but we've already knew this. And now it's just getting other people caught up to it. The ones that are sleeping. But they opened up one of the Vatican vaults that had all of these sacred portraits of all the saints that are copper-skinned people. So I was just like, you know, in a way it's kind of sad that even though we're being told the truth in all of this and everything's coming forward, revealing itself, it's kind of, how do I put it, sad in a way that it has stayed hidden this whole time. And then when people came across it and saw it or knew of it, they were either shut down, shut up, or taken off the planet. So none of this would come out. So I like this. When I open up the box, it says, here is a place that is complex, full of events, emotions, and moments that shape us continually. Interesting. Love it. And on new moons or full moons, I like to kind of get myself something. Just, I don't care if it's cards, I don't care if it's a crystal. I like to get something. Okay, it comes with the book. Ah, and it's colored on the inside. Color photos. Okay. Ah, and it's gilded. Blue. I've been seeing this color blue since yesterday. A lot of this color blue. And I can't believe this set has that blue on it. That's crazy. So we have, the pictures are very good Cardex. I like it. It's nice and thick. Return to Innocence. School Days. They're very cosmic. So I'm looking at some of the artwork and it's got like sacred geometry in the artwork, like right there. Graduate. Ooh, interesting. So this makes me feel like it's one of these sets of cards where it says on your own, but then it gives you the double meaning. Crossing over. Look at the lock and the key. A life well lived. Keep in mind, this is resurrection. The dream state. What are you resurrecting yourself with? The coupling. Your first time. Growing old gracefully. Ain't that the truth? That's in the Belfry. Calm before the storm. Love this. Unconditionally. Love this. Write your own story. Your ancestry. Inner child. The face you put on. Ooh. Blind faith. The mother of invention. Into temptation. This looks like Lady Gaga. Face value. Confidence is the key. Finding your spirituality. Not in the cards. Ooh. She means business. Feast or famine. Best friends. One of the kind. Turning point. Finding your niche. Joyful moments. Sick and tired. Yes, Lord. That's us. Sick and tired. Lean on me. The departure. The liniment. And that's it. You get a total of, I want to say, I think it's 36 cards. I think it's 36. Yeah, 36 cards right here on the thing. Okay, and this is the back of it. It's got the sunflower. See the sacred geometry, the stars. Cosmic. It's pretty. I like that. So these are all about when we dive into that shadow self and bringing that in. I'm going to pull one card that's going to set this off. So I got one. And then we're going to pull a card for our magical selves. I'm going to pull one from the Witching Hour. And because this is the month of where we really stand in the magic of ourselves, what do you find magical about yourself? I really want you to bond with that and be true to yourself when it comes to what's the magical part of yourself. What is that part of yourself that you want to say yes to and give a magic tap to? This is that time. This is the month that you can tap into that divine feminine energy and really honor the self and being in that magical self. Now, here's the thing. If you are not a magical person, or you're going to try to be magical, but you really don't mean it, you're not going to see it. You're not going to feel it. Magic is something, divine magic in itself is something that you are naturally connected to. Okay? You love it. It's a part of you. When you speak and you say something, or you kind of move in a rhythm of something that gives creation to what you're creating, that's magic. That's magic itself. The way this planet was created was magic. Okay? It was through a divine, magical energy that came together that brought this into fruition. It's all magic to create. Feast or famine, number 27. Feast or famine. You know, a lot of this is, my whole thing is, when I see something or hear something that's on a lower timeline and is bringing in fear, I don't consent to it. I reject it. I reject that timeline. I reject that fear. I reject that energy. Okay? You have to be vigilant on things that come into your space, and when it starts to make you feel like, reject it. Automatically. Not my timeline. I'm rejecting that. I am awake. I am my flame. I am divinely aligned. I am divinely hooked into source. The true source. Not the artificial one. I am going beyond the net that's over my city or wherever I'm living. I don't consent to it. I reject it. Okay? So this, and I told you, I said, I bet you these are the cards where it has a double meaning. It said feast or famine. So it's number 27. And it says in here, enough is enough. We have all heard the expression, enough is enough. Usually, as a rule of thumb, when we have heard this, it is more than enough. There is a great abundance. However, there are leaner times of leaner times of well. This card is letting you know that as long as you have enough, you are fine. While having a big bounty of quite a crushing, a comfortable place to be, enough is all right too. Just keep in mind more is coming your way, and to trust that. More money, more love, more life. I like that. And they have it. If it goes in reverse, they'll give you the reverse of it. So these cards are double meaning cards. So it'll give you like what blind faith is, and it says completely trust. Okay, so it'll give you the meaning of that. Our next card, it says for the witching hour, it says the wolf moon. Look, we got protection again. So we had the rune symbol protection. Now we get this one. And it's all about the protection. So the protection comes in. I'm like, I haven't pulled these cards in a long time. It's been a long time. So this one is all about the protection. Meditate on what your life may need protection. What do you need protection in? So look how she has a sword. Look how she has a wolf. That protection. Okay, the next one is going to be from, oh, that's the wrong one. The Witch's Wisdom, which is this one. Da-da-da-da. If you haven't noticed, I'm all into the magical part of this month. The Cauldron, containment. What are you mixing in your cauldron? What's in the cauldron? The cauldron. What is in the cauldron? I like this one. Hubble, bubble, not the way. Simmer softly, await the day. Keep within that which you know. Time will come for you to show. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. Okay. So what is the cauldron going to reveal? What are you mixing in your cauldron? What are you stirring up in your cauldron? The last card, Justice. I love this. This is perfect. Justice. Where are we needing that justice? Justice. Justice is the card. And look, full moon's in the background. Full moon is there. Justice. So the justice, come on, where is it? Here we go. So the justice is scales of justice to weigh up all the blights. Releasing judgment keeps my heart light. Growing the root of herb in my mind. Removing all obstacles, likewise is kind. Fairness, justness, objective, and behavioral, setting me free. Fight a good fight, honest and true, balance achieved to start anew. So this is one of the herbs to use is the High John, the Conqueror root, for removing obstacles and getting it out of your way. And then being grateful and accepting the magic in you and the protection to assist in all that you do, lends you the courage and builds the power and assist in the transcendence. Okay. I have been working with my aunt. That's wild. Yes. Crazy. So this message about the medicine and what we are moving into this month is what's resurrecting for you. What is the magic within you? What's speaking to you? Okay. What is that shift that you need to step into? What's shifting? So I'm inviting each and every one of you to really look at yourself and look at your magic of yourself. And here's one thing I know for a fact. Don't be afraid of you. Don't be afraid of yourself. When you're afraid of yourself and when you're afraid of allowing yourself to remember that part of yourself, of your magic of yourself, of who you are, then you don't give yourself back that power. You just finished doing the vow awakening. So in doing that, you are literally giving yourself permission to be fully activated on this full moon. And this is a powerful moon to bring that in. This is a powerful moon to go around and sprinkle your wonderful Florida water and bring up the candle of peace and love, and to kind of just be in that setting of, I'm setting my intentions. This is what I want for myself. So set your intentions tonight Set your time. Make sure tonight you set aside time to take a nice, beautiful, relaxing medicine bath for yourself and just be. Be in that place. Relax and be. So I'm going to go ahead and end on this and keep you in that flow of the magic. Now, I will be on tomorrow for sure because we have a portal day. And that portal day needs to get stirred up. It would have been nice if it would have fallen on today, because we could have used it as an extra boost. But full moons last for a good 48 to almost 72 hours and starts tapering down. So tomorrow is a portal day. We'll come on tomorrow, do another set of magical energy. I will show you how far the Roads of Jericho has opened up and what it's going to be doing. Okay? So tonight, be good to yourself. Nourish yourself. If you're hungry, you're hungry. You're not, you're not. I haven't eaten anything. And I feel like, wow, all I just want is fluids. That's all I want. My body has been clearing since yesterday. I am not kidding when I say clearing. So allow yourself to clear. It's doing it for a reason because we are getting ready to go through another heightened time shifting. We have to, because here's the game. Every time when we get this far up, they come back and they do something stupid, and then we get trapped into another reset that's a negative timeline. We're not going to let this happen. So I highly suggest all of you that are knowing this, you really anchor into those grid lines and those ley lines and really say, we are anchoring the highest timeline. We're not anchoring into the negative timelines that is only self-serving to the negative ones. We're not doing that. We deserve justice and we deserve that freedom out of the enslaved system. It's going to take all of us to do it. So stop thinking that only a handful of people can save the world. No, it's all of us that need to step in and do it. We're the ones that bring it. We need to bring the light and lock it down and bring it in here. Lock it all in here. And let that light just resonate so strong that anything that is negative, that is of lower energy, that has been running this storyline forever, can no longer do it. Period. I don't think that's too much of a hard task. I don't think I'm asking too much. I'm doing it again. I must have really been kicking some serious butt in that meeting, because I'm telling you, it was so many prestigious, high, elite looking beings in there, and I was just let's get it together. Let's go. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. I'm going to go stir up a little bit of broth and soup for myself. Best time right now to just eat simply. Nice soups. Keep it simple. Just let your body rest. We have a lot of energy to move through this week. A lot. And we're going to be starting off tomorrow with another portal. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Much love. Thank you so much for joining me here on Be So Light. Like and subscribe. Stay in your light. You are the flame. You are divine. You are divinely aligned. Let's get your magic on, shall we? I think that's our time.